Hi guys, how is December going? so, since I kind of came up with a semi theme of just reading with the dark decks during the months of October, November, and December, it gave me an excuse to buy yet another deck. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. So, the zombie tarot, as you can see right here, the theme is pretty clear. It's all about zombies and humans. And while I may or may not necessarily be a very big fan of the zombie genre, there are a few books that have held my interest. There's a lovely series called Feed by Mira Grant, which it's a zombie novel series of novels, which I think deserves a read. And it's I believe 3 books. I read that a long time ago, but trust me, I even spent some time reading Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which, to be honest, I didn't really like all that much, but this series called Feed was awesome. Okay. And while I may not be a fan of gore, the zombie gore, but this deck is really cute. Let me just say that. Let me just put that out there. This deck is cute, even with all the crazy zombies in it. It's something you can buy as a novelty, I suppose, but trust me, the readings are spot on. So, let's get with the review. This deck comes packed in this very sort of tall-ish box, as you can see. It keeps with the theme, it really does. You have, in the event of a zombie attack, get to a secure location, open this box and consult the tarot. It's like, wow, right? Insight and ammunition for surviving the underdeprising. And of course, there's the zombie guy, right? High caliber definition, and you have a bullet there. It's pretty interesting, right? And all these zombie hands, and so this deck really sticks to the zombie theme. And let me open it. Yeah, it takes a bit of. Now I'm just gonna hold this because you need to get the full effect. See, it looks like a stack, like a case of bullets from all the 4 sides. So, I mean, yes, this design is lovely, but I think, it's like, I think the cards are up till here, and so this much is just empty space. But hey, it's one of those thematic decks, I guess. Comes with a book, which is pretty handy. I will get into it. And then, of course, cards. Ta-da! So, we'll get into cards. Just take a quick look at the book. Alright, so this book is like this. It opens like this. It's got how many pages? About 95, 96 pages. And here we go. We have Zombie Tarot instruction booklet. And I like that, we have this faded sepia color pages. So it looks like a really old page or book or whatever. And it has all these standard ingredients. We have, a little story about how the zombie apocalypse began. So it really gets you into the mood or swing of things, right? And then the suits. Your wands, cups, and swords are just like all the tarot suits. It's just pentacles become hazards. Okay? So I mean, this deck really, it doesn't just skip or skim or whatever over the tarot part. It is good. And then conducting a reading. So this is always my pet peeve. Why do you give these spreads before you give the card meanings? But here we have the spreads. Right, so there are 1, 2, beginner, broken heart, the gravestone, the eyeball, 3, 4, and 5, the severed head. So 5 different spreads are there. Okay, and no examples, but this is pretty good. And then we have the major arcana. And so each of the major arcana cards has the keywords and a little bit, sort of a write up about it. So that's all. Nothing about the reverse cards and stuff. And the photo, again, not the full photo of the card, but the major element of the card is in the photo. And it goes on for all the major arcana cards. So, and then we come to the minors, and then the same thing. So it follows the same sort of theme, even with the minors. Wands, swords, hazards, or pentacles. Now, what I really also liked about this book is this little one page, both sides, at the end, where they have these really awesome ads, again, old style ads, right? So, what is this? Yeah, well or death, all purpose odor control, right? Masks all death smells, exposed brain, rotting teeth, dried blood, self defense lessons, right? Rot away, gets rid of those horrid dead spots. Have you begun the change? So, those sort of interesting ads, old style ads. Get your very own trained zombie. Only a dead mark. Survival lesson, military grade grenades, right? And what? Bite proof under armor for him and her. I mean, come on. This is cute. This deck really gets into the whole zombie ethos, like no tomorrow. Okay, so let's look at the cards now. Okay, so these are the cards, and this is the Fool card. So you'll see, this is my sort of the thing. You'll see a mixture of humans and zombies, sometimes interacting, sometimes protecting themselves, mixing. So it's a very interesting thing. It's like a whole culture of humans and zombies trying to live together. Maybe interesting it is. And again, I like how it's set up. You have these very old style sort of, fonts and everything, and the vibe again, very, I don't know, retro. Is that how it is? But again, my pet peeve: the back of the card is not reversible. So, and again, the book doesn't talk about reversed meanings at all. So maybe the deck creators did not intend for this deck to be read in the reverse. And so, hang on, we have. Interesting. Who are the deck creators? Never got. Yeah, okay. So, again, sorry. Here we go. It's very important. Instructions by Stacy Graham, cards illustrated by Paul Keppel and Ralph Geroni of Headcase Design. Okay, see, it's always important to give, appreciate the artists, because they do a lot of hard work, right? We sit here and we do our reviews and we judge them and everything, and we're like, oh, this is my pet peeve, but it's a lot of hard work. It's not easy to create something, first of all, and then to put it out there, Still, the back is not reversible, just so you know. I'm such a pain. Okay, so, but here, I love it. I love how it's put together. It's not like, it's graphic artwork. It's brilliant. Okay, it's just brilliant. So full card. And again, the cards are nice and thick, not easily bendy, so they shuffle really well, and they, make the fan really well, right? So they're not sticky like out of the box, which is good. I appreciate that. And they don't have they have a matte sort of finish, not a laminated finish, but brilliant. Magician. Is he finding the cure or is he creating zombies? Dun dun. The priestess. This deck has got a very interesting vibe. I will tell you this. Okay. So if any of you are creative people, writers, whatever, who are thinking of using this deck to be one of their, things to sort of look at, for guidance or story plotting, whatever, if you're writing a zombie novel, this is a good one. This is a good one too. Empress. Emperor. Hierophant as the news anchor. Isn't that interesting? A very unique take on the Lovers card. A human who's turning, and again, two humans who are actually turning into zombies. So there you go. Chariot. It's a very interesting take on the Justice card. One side is a brain, one side is a heart. It's like very interesting, head and heart. What do you say? I love this hermit. It's like she's sitting there reading her book, eating her chocolates while the zombies are trying to get in, but they won't because she's boarded up real nice. you know. Ugh. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so clearly justice is 8 and strength is 11 in this deck, but doesn't matter. It's the card meanings that matter, right? And it conveys the meaning brilliantly. Hanged man. Oh, the zombies coming at him. Oof. You have to, really sit with this death card because there's a lot of information here. Let me hold it up. Let me see if I can capture that. Right? About the zombies in terms of, scientifically. Come on, focus. That's me trying to talk to the camera. Anyway, the point is it really has this whole, scientific feel to it. This disease is 100% fatal. Nearly all cases result from bites. Temperance. There's actually another zombie movie that I wanted to watch. It's called Warm Bodies. Somehow I never got around to watching it. But if any of you guys have watched it, let me know what you think. Do you think it's worth my time? Or is it just another silly zombie, typical, the gory, zombies are chasing you everywhere around town kind of movie? In that case, I'll give it a miss. Oh, talking about giving zombie movies a miss. Zombieland Double Tap came out right? And I wanted to go see that movie so bad, but I ended up giving it a miss because me and my boyfriend got into a fight and we broke up, so I didn't go for the movie. That's okay. I'm fine. I'm not all distraught, but seriously, I think I'm more distraught about missing the movie. Does that make me a shallow person? I don't know. Anyhow, what I was also trying to say, I love the star card. It's a medal. Sorry. Here we go. The moon. I love this moon card, right? Because normally moon is all about, confusion, subconscious and all that. But here we see a lot more. It's like the crow with the key. And so her dreams can hold the key to something like prophetic dreams and visions and, fears, subconscious fears, that sort of thing. It's very beautifully done. It's one of the many very few sort of moon cards that I think are really, they capture the whole moon ethos really well. Well done. The sun. Now zombies don't die in the sun like vampires, except for the vampires from Twilight. They shine or glitter. It's very weird. Anyway, that was the one part from that movie series, that one little bit that I could never ever sort of understand, right? The glittering vampires. I mean, the whole point of vampires is that they're supposed to burn up in the sun, right? Anyhow, see, clearly I have issues with. Is it that obvious? Okay, so I love this world card. Again, this is one of those cards, right? So the world is burning up, and that's like sort of a panel. But then underground, they are holed up in their bunker and trying to remain as safe as they can during the apocalypse. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So now let's begin with the suits. We have the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. Again, this is very much in keeping with the zombie ethos of the book, but it does convey the meanings really well. Three of Wands. So the other day I did a reading with this, with this deck, and the reading was really spot on. So I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting this, but here we are. I mean, if you're doing a thematic, if you're a professional tarot reader and you're doing a very thematic party, Halloween time or whatever, then this could be one of those decks that you use, to do your readings. Your clients might like that. Or you can have different, thematic decks. There's also a vampire deck, by the way. If you want me to review that, I will. Just let me know in the comments. So you can have the zombie deck and the vampire deck and, other decks which are on the dark, I'd say quote unquote dark. See the Six of Wands, the undead are victorious, right? So as I was saying, like, you can offer a sort of a buffet of these different decks and say, okay, choose one, whichever dark theme works for you. We'll go with that. We have the Eight of Wands, Nine. This really captures the Ten of Wands ethos, I will tell you this. Weird, but ooh. Did you look at that? Zombie baby. Ugh. Knight of Wands. Oh boy. The Queen of Wands. Hmm. And the King of Wands. Now the Suit of Swords. This stuff written on the sword. What is it? For the zombie hunter. Nice. There's a target too behind it. Very interesting. Two of Swords. He's got that chainsaw thing going. Oh. Right. Three of Swords. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Okay. A Four of Swords. Five. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. This is a very, very interesting Eight of Swords. A very interesting depiction of the Eight of Swords. I'll give you that. Nine of Swords. Page of Shadow. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Ace of Cups. You see these anguish, hate, envy, love, satisfaction, sadness, hunger, fear. These are all the different feelings and the areas of the brain where they come from. Again. Two of Cups. This is very cute, right? The zombie is eating his meal, the human is eating their meal, and they're sitting down together for a meal. Ooh. This deck really has its moments, yeah? The Three of Cups. Like a zombie and a human getting married. Don't ask. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. I love this one, right? Six of Cups. Again, I'm doing my card a day reading with this particular deck all of this month of December. So, you can see how I do that, how I interpret the cards and so on and so forth. So, apply it to our everyday life. Seven of Cups. I love this Eight of Cups. The beautiful depiction of the whole Eight of Cups energy. I'll tell you that. Nine of Cups. Brilliant. Ten of Cups. These guys are enjoying themselves and something going on there. Page of Cups. Oh, really creepy some of the pages are, aren't they? Oh, the Knight of Cups. The Queen of King of. And now the Suit of Pentacles or Hazards. It's the same guy, isn't it? Same. It's like zombie pet or whatever. Oh, okay. Again, this Five of Hazards card, really, you need to get into each and every little, there's many kind of elements in this entire image. Not something you can just glance over and go away. No, you need to be with this image. There's much to be learned from each and every corner. I like the Six of Pentacles. It's like they're holding a piece of sort of meat or whatever, and the zombie's like, okay, meat, and he's doing the work. Oh god. Seven of Hazard. Maybe he's finding a way to convert them back to human or something. Eight of Hazard. Dead Mart. Trained zombies. Oh yeah. Like, the civilization where, zombies and humans live together. Ultimately, that's where it comes down to. Trained zombies. There you go. 10 of Hazards. You have sort of, trained zombies. Sorry. Working for you at your house and stuff. Kind of weird, but let's go with it. This is the ethos of the deck. And again, a creepy page card. Oh. Knight. Queen. And so there you have it. This is the sometimes creepy, sometimes freaky, sometimes interesting, but at all times giving pretty decent readings zombie tarot deck. So talk to me in the comment section and tell me what you thought of the deck. If you have it, if you've done readings with it, tell me what your experiences have been with this particular deck. Thank you so much, of course, for taking the time to watch my video. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and such, on your social media. Why not? And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do a bunch of these videos all the time. All right, then I will see you again in my next video. Until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now.